Today I've got an interesting lineup for you diving into some of the important and intriguing events in the crypto world. First, we'll discuss India's Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman calling for global consensus in regulating crypto, stressing that regulation doesn't mean government control. Next, we'll delve into the heated criticism of SEC Chair Gary Gensler by Republican lawmakers based on his actions regarding digital asset regulation in the US. Our third story covers the groundbreaking South Korean court decision declaring Luna as not a security. And finally, we'll explore today's auction for bankrupt crypto lender Celsius Network's assets, with heavyweights Coinbase and Gemini joining the bidding war. I'm Terra, and this is Last Week in Crypto. We have a lot to get into, so let's just dive right in. India's Finance Minister, Nirmala Sitharaman, has a word of wisdom for all of us. She's calling for a global consensus in regulating crypto, emphasizing that regulation doesn't mean government control over the technology. And to be fair, she's got a point. It doesn't have to mean government control, but we've all been burned before and most of us are aware of how untrustworthy most of our governments are. While she's all about embracing the potential of distributed ledger technology, she's savvy enough to know that regulating crypto in just one country is as effective as using an umbrella in a hurricane. So with the G20 meeting in July, let's hope the world's financial bigwigs can come together and hash out a plan that secures our digital assets without doing more damage to the fledgling industry. And while this could be a good step forward, it's worth being skeptical about how effective collaboration like this might be. Technological and legal complexities alongside differing national priorities could create hurdles in achieving a harmonized approach. Not only that, I find it somewhat entertaining considering India's current incredibly strict stance on crypto taxation, which could potentially impact its ability to contribute constructively to global discussions and could conflict with more progressive views held by other nations. And of course, it wouldn't be news without mentioning the Clown Prince himself. SEC Chair Gary Gensler has been under fire from Republican lawmakers who claim his approach to crypto regulation is hostile and downright incompetent. During a House Financial Service Committee hearing, he faced a scorching roast for his confusing approach to digital asset regulation. They claimed his lack of decisiveness and clear rules has caused market confusion and pushed startups and American firms towards foreign shores, most notably Chinese shores. That's a detail and discussion for another day, though. Despite being described as an incompetent cop on the beat, when it comes to regulating digital assets in the US, he was not afraid to ask for more resources and manpower to regulate the rapidly evolving industry effectively. All of it seems a little theatrical to me. Gary's either very slow and a moron, or he knows something that the rest of us don't. He didn't seem too worried about losing his job while asking for lots more money. It's not unlike the powers that be to create a spectacle in order to conceal something more insidious and detrimental. One wonders if they will actually remove the position of chairman of the SEC as Congressman Warren Davidson has proposed. And if they do fire him, there's always the very real possibility that however Gary Gensler is replaced, and whatever replaces the current system, could be much worse. Let's hope that's not the case. So the big news coming from South Korea is about Luna, the native token of the Terra blockchain. A court has ruled that it's not a security, which makes it the first time a court has provided such clarity about Luna's properties. While this court ruling can be viewed as a positive development for Terra, it's important to remain cautious. The court's decision might not be universally accepted, and Terra still faces legal challenges in other jurisdictions, including the United States, where Luna's status may not be as clear-cut. The court rejected prosecutors' requests to confiscate properties belonging to, and I apologize for butchering this, but Shim Hyun-seung, Terraform Labs co-founder. The court also dismissed requests to arrest him along with other executives. Shin claims he left Terraform Labs 2 years before the Luna UST collapse. It is safe to assume that this ruling may not end legal battles for Shin and Terraform Labs as authorities continue to investigate other aspects of the company's operations. The final story for today is one that hits a little close to home for me. Full disclosure, I was caught up in the Celsius bankruptcy and currently have crypto tied up in their own program. Having said that, on with the news. Several entities are bidding in an auction for the assets of the bankrupt crypto lending platform Celsius Network. Coinbase and Gemini are part of two separate consortiums bidding for the bankrupt crypto lender's assets. The first consortium, Fahrenheit, is backed by Arrington Capital, Coinbase, and other investors. Michael Arrington recently shared his plans for Celsius on Twitter if his consortium wins the upcoming auction. He claims to revive the crypto lender by focusing on Bitcoin mining, institutional lending, and venture capital. Instead of a basic asset purchase, their bid proposes forming a new company to grow assets and benefit stakeholders. The second consortium, Blockchain Recovery Investment Committee, is supported by Gemini Trust and others. With these heavyweights in the mix, the auction, which is happening today, April 25th, 2023, could be a nail-biter. Insiders suggest that one of the two consortiums, because of prominent crypto players support them, will likely win the auction due to their potential to create more value through operation rather than liquidating most of Celsius's assets. The Celsius bankruptcy has been challenging for those affected, and any steps towards a resolution and the return of coins to creditors will be greatly welcomed. It's been a confusing situation to say the least. If you're someone you know has been affected by the Celsius bankruptcy, check out Aaron Bennett's channel for more comprehensive coverage. He's excellent at explaining it all, and he does daily updates. You'll also find a link to his channel in the description down below. While the involvement of major players in bidding adds credibility to the auction, I can't help but be a little skeptical about the potential outcomes. While these groups may promise to revive the platform, the reality of managing a previously bankrupt crypto lender comes with its own challenges and uncertainties. Given the failed history of Celsius, the new owners will have to work hard to rebuild trust and demonstrate that they can extract value from the assets without repeating past mistakes. There's no guarantee that their plans will unfold as intended, especially given the unpredictable nature of the crypto markets. And having said all of that, I'm still optimistic about a positive outcome. We've covered some interesting stuff today, and I'm interested to hear what you have to say. So if you enjoyed this video, smash the like button and share your thoughts in the comments. Remember to find the link to Aaron Bennett's channel in the description below. Speaking of which, that's where you'll also find the links to my socials and some referrals you can take advantage of if you so choose. There's always a lot happening in the world of crypto, and if you want to stay updated on the developments and join the conversation, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. This has been Last Week in Crypto, and I look forward to you seeing me in the next one.